up? Hey. Good evening.
You're so silly. You know, I got to represent my team, the worst conference on the planet, but we number
It's a
one at
mess.
6-6.
It's really a mess. But I can't say nothing because the Browns been losing the last week or two. They just starting to slip.
Oh,
We were 7-3, then 7-4, and now 7-5. I'm like, I can't stand y'all. It's just a it's a toxic relationship. Telling you.
oh yeah, shit's stressful, bro. Shit is
Stressful.
stressful. Oh my
You can't trust them Browns. It's like they decide, what? We winning? No.
No, that sounds like the Falcons. Ooh, we up by 3 points. Let's just chill. You're like, what the fuck? The game is nowhere near over.
It
What
ain't
the
even
hell?
hardly over. They just look up fourth quarter and be like, we ain't supposed to be winning. Come on. We're playing. All right. Welcome
If it
back.
wasn't for my Wolverines, yeah.
No, you ain't have to say that. Well, welcome back to our wonderful podcast. I ain't trying to be funny, but with Keita and
Boo.
Kim. What's up, Kim?
Listen, we have a lot to talk about today, and the whole day I'm gonna go. That girl stupid.
Well, yeah.
They dumb.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
A lot of that. There's a lot of that. I mean, there's just a lot of that because these people are not, some of them are not real
Right.
on these reality shows. And then some of them are just out of their rabbit ass mind. And so you can't make sense of nonsense. Like you can't rationalize with irrational people. So it gets frustrating. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, we got to talk about a few things now. I'll be glad when some of them slide off because I'm over them. But we got Bell
Slide to the right.
Collective. We got Bell Collective, Ready to Love, Make That Move, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then the new one that's back,
It's back.
Power Book 3, Raising Canaan.
Oh shit! Look, I had
a whole mess. Finally got something.
Bro, man, on the fifth floor.
On the fifth floor. We finally got something new scripted to talk about. Still waiting
Although
on
it was
Game
my
of Thrones.
least favorite of the Power series. It is my least favorite, except I do like Rock. I think she is awesome. But it's starting out. It's starting out funky though. I can't wait to talk
with
about
some foolishness. Yeah, so all right, so let's talk about them bells. What you got to say about them bells?
Yes. Of all the shows, this is guaranteed the fakest. Every scene is fake. And I think I said this before on our podcast. I think it was from Seinfeld when it said fake, 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 fake. I mean, everything is fake.
Yeah.
Marie and Akeisha doing an event together? No. Why? Then Miss Tabra, who has to eat every
she does.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. That shit is so damn annoying. It's like you wait on somebody to finish that sentence and you just go.
And she's so damn bubbly. Like not that I'm, I'm not a Grinch or anything, but she's like
she's performing. She's performing. She's on. And I think, she is a radio personality. So I'm sure, that's a lot of practice. You do that all the time, every day. But that shit is so fucking annoying. And oh my gosh.
But she seems like she's genuinely sweet, though. I don't think she's smiling and behind everybody's back being nasty. I don't get that from her. She seems like she's in her own bubble. I got a few friends like that where a lot of people don't like them and they are just unaware of it. They're just on their own plane and
But
just
that's no
know.
self-awareness, and which is really scary. Like you just don't get it. And I mean,
But why do
it's
they
it's
need to get
weird.
it? But why do they need to get it? They're happier, not worrying about what these bitches got to say. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're like, girl, I'm over here. You know, people like, oh, she this and she that. She don't care. She minding her business, loving her life. Tamara is out
Baby.
here enjoying herself. She got a new baby by whoever is the father. I don't know if it's Demond. Maybe it's Demond. But
I
okay, so
don't. It might be demands, but I don't think they're together.
no, I don't
I
think they're
just don't.
together. They have no
Yeah.
chemistry. I don't even know. Well, it
Zero.
was IVF, so I don't know what happened with that. So anyway, what else happened with the Bells? So yeah.
Oh, we're gonna start with this sorry ass rap. That's what we're gonna start
No,
with.
I
Cause
don't want to. I don't want to.
let me tell you,
I don't want to.
Willie was like, I just hate the rap. He said I hated the damn rap. That's
It was like I thought it was nice, but I hated the damn rap. Like, what did you like? Yeah, that was funny. This episode I think is the most I've heard Willie talk since they joined the cast.
Well, I do have a comment later on. It's a lot of bitch assness going on. I really just do not appreciate dudes just sitting around gossiping like that. And it was just, I was like, look at them 4 bitches. Like that shit was just
What?
some bitches.
No, I didn't think.
Well, because Willie started it out talking about Selena and her relationship with Cliff or whatever. And I'm just like,
you think dudes
Willie, you don't even know these people. Why are you even asking about that? Talk about what you know about football. Let's just keep it football or something. Talk about man shit. But all that catty shit, that was some cat, cootie cat. Seriously? Oh, they do gossip, but don't show that shit on TV. That was some cootie cat shit right there. Y'all was some cootie cat bitches.
I cannot. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with it. No, yeah, it was. My thing was, it kind of came off like they were trying to give Glenn some advice, but it was just weird. Was it Glenn? Yeah, and they telling Cliff he all in the man business, and this one sleeping. Yeah, like you say, and this one's still calling that one or sleeping with her. And something is weird in that little. It's not even a triangle; it's a diamond, I guess. With JJ, so Gucci,
JJ,
Cliff.
It's JJ, Glenn, Willie,
Selena. That's 5.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm talking about, you know,
the relationships,
the timeline and the overlaps. I'm not quite understanding. That's why I was into the scene, because I was trying to get to T. I'm like, so now who? Because it's something about Cliff was with Selena, I guess, after she and JJ broke up.
I don't get that either, and they've never gone into detail about it, but it doesn't matter anymore. Cliff is married to Latrice, and
they bringing
JJ,
it up.
Yeah,
and he's implying that Cliff is still sliding with Selena. That was what I was getting from it, and I'm like, well, what's the tea? Because
right,
Cliff
and I didn't
the man.
Right. I didn't write it down, but I did agree with JJ that Cliff needs to stay in his own marriage. Like, worry about yourself. Like,
right. Worry about yourself.
JJ was on the money with that one, but I still did not like the whole scene. It was just 3, 4. What is it? 4 women? What was it, 4 of them? Willie, JJ, Glenn and Cliff. Yeah, it was 4 of them. Yeah, all I can see is 4 bitches sitting there talking about bitches. It was just such a turnoff. And the fact that Willie started the conversation, because Willie said, I haven't seen y'all in a while, and the only time I get to see y'all is when the women are around. And then they go to gossiping like women. I said, boy, stop. Boy, stop with the bitch assness.
It was weird because Willie don't really
like it
to be in the crew like that, but then he's in here asking all these questions. I'd have been like, why you asking me all these questions?
And I told you,
You ever seen
and
those guys?
I told you, I saw him at the game. First of all, I didn't know he was a bruh, right? I didn't know that. And then second of all, he stood over there in the bruh's tent by himself, not talking to anybody. And I'm sitting here going, I thought he was sociable. I mean, I watch the show sometime that he's on because it comes on right before Undisputed. And I'm just like, he's super talkative on the show, but then he gets to all these HBCU folks, and it's like, he's like this.
Maybe he's too worried about his reputation or something.
I don't know. I thought it was weird. But then, and then the first time that you talk for more than 10 seconds, you gossiping about female shit? Boy, stop. Nope.
All right. So, really the scene where Aikisha and Marie and them first is Aikisha, Marie, and Essie. They want to talk about this event. I don't quite understand.
It's a lupus, raising money for lupus
gala or something, but I didn't understand quite what Aikisha. She's got a foundation and she was trying to run the event. Is that what it is? I don't know, because they didn't. Well, they don't always show the whole scene, so you don't know, what you're missing or whatever.
But. Well, I assumed, because Willie said that his mother died from and I don't know if you can die from lupus, but I know you can die from complications from lupus. But because his mother had lupus, I thought he was saying that he was involved in a lupus foundation when he was a football player. And so naturally, if Marie and Essie are doing something with lupus, they want to be involved. That's what I took from it. Yeah, I took that they were just involved because in the past, that's what they had done.
But yeah, so through this foundation, they don't want to just attend the gala or just buy a table. They want their name on the event. Right. So that's more than being involved. That's partnering.
Right. Partnering.
Yeah. But it sounds like this partnership is not going to work because Aikisha's got her ways. Even though she just now coming in on the tail end of things. Well, I don't know how long they've been playing.
I think Marie was truthful in that she just give the money. She don't do all the detail shit. That's Essie.
She's the man in the relationship.
Exactly. So you was like on my reaction. Exactly. But my thing is, this is why I'm saying this is stupid and fake, is that they know they don't like each other. Just do your own, Aikisha. If y'all already have a history of doing work and raising money for lupus research, then do your own. Why do you have to partner with Essie and Marie?
I guess because they knew there. She's
from there.
She didn't live there. She's new in the crew. And so if somebody's already
what are you talking about?
Bell Collective, she's new to this group and the show, and they haven't been living in Jackson. They just moved there recently. So
but she's from there.
It doesn't matter. If the people who are living there are already doing this event, then you don't come in new and do your own separate event. It makes more sense to talk to the people who are already doing it.
It's just not going to work. Them. They don't like each other.
No, it's not going to work, but that's the political thing to do. Instead of just jumping up and be like, I'm doing my own shit. It's the same thing. I'm just going to do it bigger and better. It's rude. You don't give a damn, I see, but I'm just saying.
At all. At all. I mean, there's so many other things that they could do. And what happened to the Fair Street thing? We ain't heard shit about that.
I said that last week.
I know, but I'm saying it's like now you're tagging on to Marie and Essie's lupus thing. You don't have no theme? Where's your theme?
What's Letitia's thing? I mean,
so she listening to her husband rap. It just got me right here.
And so Gucci is supposedly a realtor, but can't sell nobody a house. Maria
She
and
can't
them
even
ain't
sell the
using
Bell's
homes.
house.
That's what I'm
She can't.
saying. Won't nobody buy a house from her? Who she selling homes to or properties or whatever? So what's her thing?
No.
She probably need a new thing too, other than JJ. So the one big scene I thought was the big blow. Well, the two big scenes. One where Marie and Aikisha get into it about this gala, kind of, because I guess Essie done sent Marie to this meeting and she don't know nothing. And Aikisha got questions, so then they kind of butt heads, which is why you saying it ain't gonna work. Because Marie got to be the, she got to be the stud. She got to be the big one, the big, I didn't mean that in a derogatory way. Well, kind of, but you know, she
She's showing them balls. Yeah. I know
basically,
what you
yeah, and
mean.
she always flexing like that. So that
Mhm.
ain't gonna work because and Aikisha is snotty. So she's gonna want things, she ain't gonna want no water spots on her glass. Her napkins got to be
Her
folded
plate
in a
was
certain
dirty.
way. But even if it wasn't dirty, if it just had water spots, she wasn't gonna be having that, and you know it. So she ain't gonna want, she been talking about their decorations and their taste level and all of that. So she's here, right? And she's just like, and I done already sold this many tables, and what, like what you got? And Maria's like, honey, I don't know.
And I believe that. I believe that. I believe she's done her due diligence and sold her tables and everything.
Hmm.
But I found it interesting when Marie was like, oh no, me and Essie is one. So basically half is you and the other half is us.
Yeah.
And Aikisha was like, that's news to me, bitch. Like I ain't heard that shit before. So it's not a third, and a third.
Hmm.
It's half and half.
Right.
We and you.
Yep. We,
Us
the
and
business,
you.
us, our business, and you, your
And
foundation,
then you.
50-50.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was interesting. That was interesting. I was just like,
Right.
damn, y'all didn't talk that through. Y'all didn't in the
And then
planning meeting, y'all didn't discuss that.
well,
Okay.
Essie and Aikisha may have, but Marie, that ain't Marie's thing. She's just like, I don't know. We'll have to talk about this
Mhm.
later. I thought it was a waste of
Mhm.
time. If I was
It
Aikisha, I would have
was
been
a
mad.
waste
How
of
you gonna
tape.
have me come all the way down here for this nonsense? So
Right.
then the big scene that I was getting to is Glenn and Letitia in this commercial, and they're gonna be doing a commercial for a credit union, a bank, or something. And
Girl,
then
if I was those bank people, I'd have walked straight up out of there.
yeah, yeah, that was so okay. So let's set the scene. Letitia's there with the bank people, bank representatives. I guess they're going to do some business with and some promotions for. And Glenn, they're waiting on Glenn to get there to discuss the business. He comes in and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm really excited. This is an honor, blah blah blah." And he's like, "Okay, Tisha, gonna talk to you on the side." So he takes her in another room and he like, "Look, these contracts don't look right." And she's like, "You think I'm trying to steal from you? This ain't the time for all that." He's like, "No, this the time that people sitting here." And so she finds out that Clifton put him up to it
Mm-hmm.
because Glenn ain't that smart, right? Somebody would have had to
And
tell
she
him,
know it.
and she know it. So she's like, "Where you getting this from?" And it turned out it's Cliff. So do you think Cliff was just being messy and he overstepping, or do you think Letitia up to some shady, or do you think Cliff is overstepping? Do you think Glenn is making something out of nothing, or do you think Letitia is?
I think it's first of all, it's very unprofessional. You don't wait to discuss contracts when the people show up. You do the contracts
He
before.
said it just changed overnight. He said that more than once. He was like, "This done changed in a
Right, but
day."
they didn't sleep together last night. You got it
No,
last night.
and you
They
know
don't live
they
together. Oh, they
they
Tisha and Marceau. They live in
you know
two
these
different.
people ain't living together. They meet up every time. Don't they always meet somewhere? They don't never
Okay,
wake up in the
so
house together. They always meeting some damn where. They ain't together.
well,
Marie
Cliff
said his bed cold.
in her bed always warm. Listen, Cliff need to stay out of everybody's business. Period. And Latrice wasn't even in this episode. I wonder where she was. But yeah, Cliff need to stay out of everybody's relationship because his relationship is fucked up. That's number one. Number two, Glenn, why the fuck do Glenn look up to Glenn? Like, what the fuck do you see in his relationship? I don't get it. That's some weird shit right there. But Glenn, I don't know. He just seems super immature. I don't know. He's just weird. Like you said, not that smart. But anyway, I just really feel like it was unprofessional, bad timing. If he had some concerns, he should have brought that up the morning, because I don't think that was morning. I think that was evening.
I don't know, but I don't know where he was before he got there. But if the contract just changed, I think he is valid for him to have some questions. So what was he supposed to do?
Yeah, but what is, I mean, but
sign it that day? Were they about to sign paperwork? Because if we
yeah, I don't know.
and I haven't had a chance to discuss this.
Right. And if they're married, it's marital money anyway. So what could she be stealing from him? That's so dumb.
Well, it's gonna pay the enterprise, and then Letitia Enterprises or whatever would pay him. So that's not their money. If her company gets paid, that's not his money.
But they're still married. And she opened that company, as far as we know, during this damn show, because we still don't know what she do. But I just really felt like it was very inappropriate. And if I was those banking people, I'd have walked the fuck up out of there.
I just thought something is shady with her. Her reaction was not making sense to me.
Something I thought she was embarrassed.
She was embarrassed, but whenever he was asking her about the changes and stuff, she wasn't outright answering him. She just was saying, like, you know, well, you think I'm gonna cheat you? You think I'm trying to steal from you? That's not an answer. It's not. It doesn't. It might be different by 0.5%. I'll pay you out of my pocket, or I'll cash app you. Someone right. She just wanted.
Also, it's called
sign these papers. Don't look at the fine print. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. She's shady.
Right.
She's shady.
I don't know if it's called shade or if it's called I'm on the show Bill Collective and you happen to be my husband.
Okay.
What I'm saying is it's about the Bells. It ain't about the Bells and their husbands. She probably looking at it like, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't even have this anyway. That's how she looking at it.
But he's saying he want his own check. Like, there's a difference between
go get you a Dudes Collective show
directly to me, or whether it's gonna go to you and then you gonna pay me. Would you trust that? If we got a big payment, I think show, somebody decides they want to buy. I ain't trying to be funny, but for several $1 million, you want them to pay me, and then I'll be like, okay, Kim, and then when they send me the check, I'm gonna break you off.
Yeah, because you'll get all the taxes taken out.
You want all your money to yourself.
So I hear what you're saying. I'm not negating what you're saying. We just don't know about all of the timing of this contract shit, because you don't wait to get. So see, if there's a change in the contract that happens right before you go to do this commercial, then yes, I will have some questions about why the contract changed. And I certainly wouldn't show up to do a commercial until I can review the contract. That's usually how it works. You review the contract, then you set a date. You don't set a date and review the contract while they on their way or sitting in the living room.
Yeah, so which implies
something is going on, but I don't know.
Yeah. So if the contract changed, so the date was set, you already had contracts, and then right before you are supposed to meet, then you see the contract is different when you're supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to talk about it the next time you see these people. And here we are.
But we are. If I don't have a signed contract, you being there doesn't mean anything. He didn't sign it, obviously.
It's not a signed contract. What I'm saying is, if you got discrepancies in the contract that you need to talk about, and the people that's giving you the contract sitting right here, then this where the fuck we supposed to talk about it. We ain't supposed to go back home and discuss it and then meet again. We right here. So I
just felt like it was just the whole thing was stupid. If he had an issue with the contract, why did he say, can I talk to you for a second? Go in the next room that I can hear you right here. I can hear everything you're saying. Just ask the people before you get started. I am honored to be in your commercial, but first, can we discuss this change in the contract?
Unless the change in the contract was Letitia did it and the people did, which is why he wanted to talk to her before. But he should. So the problem is not to me that he wanted to talk to her about it that day. I think it's that he got there so damn late. He missed his window of opportunity to talk to her privately, you know. And
But
so
if he
now
hadn't
he's just
signed this
showing
new
his ass.
contract, how are they doing the commercial? If
Now,
he has,
well, they weren't
it,
doing a commercial right while they were sitting there. They didn't have
I
no
thought
commercial
that's why he
before.
went. Didn't he change clothes?
I thought it was just for the meeting.
I thought he went in there and changed clothes.
I thought he came in there in his clothes. I thought he said it took him so long because he had to get cute. That's why he was so late getting there.
Oh, I could have sworn he didn't have the same clothes. I didn't pay that much attention to it. But anyway, I thought he had different clothes. But I'm done with that show. I don't really care because everything is fake. It's as fake as Tisha wearing these damn stripper heels to the damn construction site. It just nothing makes sense. These folks don't talk in the bed at night. They wait till they wake up in the morning and at dinner the next day did I tell you about? Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Just
stop. That's what I'm saying. These folks ain't living together. I promise you. I don't wait until I meet up with my husband up the street to tell him about something major that went on, a big argument I had with somebody yesterday. How come y'all didn't talk about that when you got home, or when he got home after, if he came in later,
or on the way home from the argument,
the way home, or the next morning, or
yeah,
brushing teeth, whatever. No, y'all done been. If y'all were in the house together, y'all done got dressed. You done got in the car. You roll all the way to the place. They kill me. Yeah. So anyway, so we're done with Bell Collective. Love and Marriage Huntsville. No, or do you want to do Ready to Love now?
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so Ready to Love, make that move. Make a move. Make that move.
Make a move.
Make a move.
Mm-hmm.
This week, they kind of recapped a little.
Why are you cheesing so hard?
Because it hit me when they were saying it. I can't remember who was talking. I think somebody was asking Sharice about the moving to New Orleans, and she was saying she was open to it. And I want to say Vernisha might have said it too. So I wonder if that
Vernisha was open to.
If that make a move was that these women were supposed to be open to moving there if they found love. So then that's what confuses me about Zadia. Why is she trying to pressure this man about moving to DC when she's the one that's supposed to be moving there? He would have never done this show if he thought the woman he was going to get with was going to be living somewhere else. And so I think it's pretty much over for the two of them. Some light went off in him, like some switch clicked off. He was not the same dude. Okay, so Zadia went to Cameron's house. She saw how he lived. They had conversations, and just at her, just keep hammering him about his time and his jobs and moving and all that kind of stuff. I think he done panicked. He'd have run away groom. And this is because the next time he saw her, he showed up, didn't call first, none. He just showed up at the house and was just like, yeah, I need to talk to you. And he was like, yeah, so if you want to leave, I totally understand. He's like, look, if you feel like you want to go ahead on and break up with me, I'll be hurt, but I'll live. His mannerisms, his body language, everything was different. He was like, yeah, look, I don't think this for me.
Yep.
So what do you think about the whole thing? The Zadia and Cameron situation.
Listen, first of all, let me say this. Cameron is a man. He a grown man. And he on grown man shit. And I applaud him because he is communicating with her. He is overly communicating with her. He is letting her know where he is all the time. Don't get it twisted. You shouldn't have no questions about where I am. This is what I'm doing. And this is it. It's nothing you can say, do, smell, change clothes, wear hair, makeup, nothing. You're not going to change my mind. This is where I am. I appreciate him for that. She says that she's listening, but she's not really listening. She says that she's open, but she's not really open. Hence the whole conversation about, you'll like DC. No, you got to give it a chance. No, but you didn't come to DC with me. I mean, boo, he said what he said. He said it. He meant that shit. I'm looking for a house in New Orleans.
He's from there. He lives there. He works there. His friends are there or whatever. He's not on a show called he's not a cast member. He just was trying to, see what's happening. The name of the show isn't Ready to Love. Will you move with me? It's, it's weird. So
I think he's over her. And the reason, it was so it's weird because I was thinking about the last person that I met, and before I knew it, marriage was coming out of his mouth, and I was like, we haven't even talked about your favorite color yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think sometimes guys know immediately if I can envision a future. Cameron said, and I wrote it down, when she said, am I the right person? He said, we trying to see. You're not the right person. No, I'll tell you. And so it was just
it's
weird because
when you're ready, when you feel it and when you know it, it's never too quick. And he was like, wait, you talking about moving? You talking about I'm not on this page. She just really wanted everything right then and there. And he's telling her, like you said, he is telling her, I'm giving you all I can right now, and all I
right
will.
now.
Right now.
Right
You're
now.
not ready for what you want. And she wants the dude that's gonna give her all his attention. And he's just like, I'm not gonna be that one. And he done told her more than once he's not that one that can be with her all the time like she wants. So she trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. And it's like not working, boo. It's not working. You gotta stop.
And he is so cute, and I love his ambition. He can cut that hair off though, but I love his ambition and his drive and his future plans, and it just everything is so good, but not for her. That ain't what she wants. And like you said, she's trying to make it fit and make it work, and that's no, just let that go.
And I think it could work if if they were in DC, or if she lived there and was back working in her business. She doesn't have anything to do all day but sit around wondering what this man doing and waiting on him to call and have a moment, because he can't call during the day, or apparently, or
I mean, he counting pills or whatever you doing. I don't know what he's
and
doing.
he's a photographer. He's got his own business. Look like he's selling streetwear. I don't know. And he do cryptocurrency. This boy out here grinding and hustling. He ain't got time to be looking. He ain't got time to be looking at her and her wigs. Whatever. Okay, so yeah.
Look, I looked at him and when they showed them talking, I wanted him to go over it.
Yeah, or the Randy Jackson. Yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
Yes, a no.
Right.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
And it's so nailed. What is it? Nailed on the chalkboard to watch, because you're just like, let that shit go.
It's cringy. It's very cringy.
Yeah.
That last conversation, boy, I was like, oh. She's like, you trying to break up with me? And he wouldn't. If he had just been like, yeah, he don't want to look like a dick on TV. I get it. But he's going to have to go on and be honest with her. Because
he has been honest with her.
I'm talking
She's
about
not being honest with herself.
I'm saying honest with that he's trying to break up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or she needs to quit acting like she don't know what he's saying. You know this
Yeah.
man telling you he breaking up with you. Quit playing like you know what he's saying. You see what's happening here, baby. So yeah,
Exactly.
all right. So what about the one you can't stand, Sharice?
All of them. Sharice. Okay. So Sharice made a statement. I want to ask you your interpretation of what the fuck she was trying to say. She said, only a hooker can lay down with no communication.
Oh, she was talking about you got to be a hooker to have sex and not be emotionally connected or have a relationship. You can just not
She
talk
said,
to them.
communicate.
Yeah, no
That's not what.
talking, no nothing. Just go straight to it.
Oh, yeah, but that's understood. So
Understood.
what they there for? The only thing they need to communicate, which they do have to communicate, is what they want. I want this package, this package, this package, this package. How much is that? This package gonna be this much. They do communicate. I don't understand what she was trying to say. I didn't get it. I totally did not get it.
I didn't apparently care enough. Don't remember her
You
saying
be
it.
killing me when you say that.
No, like
Okay.
some things happen in the show and you don't care about it to like spend
Oh,
any more time thinking about it. She said it. I didn't care whether it made sense or not. We go on to the next
it
scene. What
didn't
else
make
we talking
sense.
about?
So I think she chose dude for his body. You already had a situation where, can you hear me? Because I did like lean back.
No, you're fine.
I huh?
She'd rather be with. You think she should be with the other dude?
No, I'm not finished. I actually think that his name was Will. Will worked for the nonprofit. I think Will was too intelligent for her. I think he was too much for her.
Too much. It sound like this. I would
With some bass in that
no. You
voice.
got some bass in your voice. Listen, listen. Oh my, oh I can't. I ain't never in my life
You
talked to
know
no
what? I
dude with
didn't
a
pay
high
attention
voice.
to it.
Hell no.
It was there was two things I didn't like about him. It was something going on right in here that I didn't like, so I didn't really like looking at him. And of course, he got too much hair for me, so
It was snatched so tight though. He spent
it was.
so my thing is, how long you in a beauty shop? Like I can't have my man at the salon every couple of weeks. I'm serious for 3, 4
He
hours.
listen. Will got a standing appointment.
Listen,
Okay,
he do. I know somebody with hair just like that, and they got stand. They keep sit tight.
standing appointment. Okay.
Listen, you know our girl who go every Friday. He probably be sitting next to her at the shop every Friday
Yeah.
morning, 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Talk about some. Where you at? Let's go. But Nick, yeah, clearly she wanted to see what Nick's abs look
Oh,
like.
that's all she talked about was that body. So I ain't
But
mad
then you
at her.
want
That's what
somebody
she
that
wanted to do.
communicate, and you started out saying he needed to communicate more. You don't know what you want. Yes, you do. You just want to lay. So you should have just gone on the show and said, "Look, who willing to sleep with me?" But because I swear that's what Ashley wants.
I
Be
think she
true, be
wants
told.
everything. I think Sharice wants a guy that's gonna be all into her, like
Mm-hmm.
hanging on her every word. And he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be engaging and thrilling, and he's gonna have all this money and love to travel, independently wealthy, and fine as hell. She wants everything. She wants everything, and go for it. If you can find him in New Orleans in the next however many episodes, then more power to you.
He said in the next episode.
I'm serious. But
She
of
annoys
the
me.
choices, ain't none of these guys all of that. You know,
No.
none of them check all the boxes. I mean, it's not that many men that's going to check every box anyway, but he'll
Right.
check all the boxes for you. Whatever
Right.
your boxes are, the man you need to be with, should check those.
Right.
And what you want may not be what I want, but it seems like Sharice wants. She wants the money that the lawyer had, and the clothes with Nick's body, with Mizell's personality, and Will's intelligence,
Yeah.
and what else? I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants all, so those are the things that she's liked about all these guys.
Yeah.
But she's quick to write them off.
She does.
Yeah. So anyway,
So then she also says too much conversation is a turnoff.
like you said, she don't know what she wants. She knows what she doesn't want though. Like, like that's easy. And a lot of people are that way. Sometimes you don't know what you want to eat, but you don't want carrots. You know, I just threw that out there. I'm just saying, you know, you can you
Random.
yeah, I know it was random. I'm just saying, somebody be like, "What you want for dinner?" I don't know. And then they name something, you're like, "No, I don't want that." It's easy to say what you don't want. So,
Yeah, I don't really know if she knows.
and then Ashley.
Hold on. My computer is talking to me.
What it say?
Could you hear that?
Mm-mm.
She said, I'm not sure I can understand. Okay. I'm back. All right. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah.
So Ashley.
She's an airhead. Anyway, can we leave Ashley for last? Let's do her last
Okay,
because I'm gonna laugh as when I'm saying. I'm gonna laugh as I'm saying what I'm gonna say. Vernisha. So Tabari is a listener. He gave her the roses. He cooked for her. He's a real gentleman. You said on the last podcast that he's a businessman. So it seems like he has his shit together. He I'm assuming takes care of a kid in Mississippi. So she has a concern about that or whatever. So that was cool to me. I still think that she's, and I hate to say this, but I don't, I'm gonna just say it like this. I still don't think she's on his level. That's the as nice as I can put it.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
Okay. But I'm wondering why the HE double hockey sticks. Fuck. Tamika brought back Mizell. I don't understand.
Drama. You see the previews for next week. She also brings back Kirsten.
Yeah, and the lawyer.
And the lawyer. Yeah, she just stirring the pot for no
This
good reason.
stupid.
I
This
don't
is
think it's
this is
her
what
though. I think this is what the producers told her that they wanted to happen, and she probably protested, and they were like, "Okay, we'll find somebody else," and then she was like, "Okay, I'll go along with it," and make
it's
it
just
better.
so stupid because Mizell was 55-year-old dumbass. Like he's a child.
hmm And Vernisha is still, I'm still not feeling her in this situation because on the one hand, she act like it wasn't no big thing, getting his number. Then when he tried to play like, oh, he didn't really ask her for her number, he just thought she was not being concerned about his lost bag. Then she got mad, and then she got mad about something else. It's like, I don't know, is she feeling played? Is she feeling like he used her? Or did she start really getting interested in him and them text messages they did overnight? Like, I don't understand. She got way too much emotion invested in this situation. And all she did was get a man her number and text him for a while. So we've been shown.
Yeah, I think it's some shit going on behind the
It's
scenes.
gotta be. It's gotta be.
Especially when they had the
Something ain't adding up.
conversation and when Cameron when Zadia claimed that her and Cameron had not been intimate. And I'm going,
hmm
I don't know if I believe that, but okay.
I mean, yeah, she said what she said.
But she spent the night out. That was a whole
She said
thing.
they were out talking. She said they
Yeah,
sat in the
and that's
park talking in
possible.
the park
That
or
is
whatever.
definitely possible. It is definitely possible.
It's possible.
But yeah, I'm, I think there are things that happen behind the scenes. I think that they may show them on the day at the place, but after they leave the place, ain't no more recording. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
All right, Ashley.
What about her? I just, she's keeping Donald, right? But so they had their little conversation, and it was partly what I said, where she was mad he hadn't told her yet that he had been married, and then it was partly she's mad that he's been married before, and like you said, that's stupid at 36 to think, you know, and he's maybe 38, like to be mad that a man that age has never been married. That's stupid. And then the fact that he was married at 21 for less than a year and immediately got divorced, that ain't even anything to worry about. He probably don't even remember that chick. You know what I'm saying? Like why would that even be a concern? So she's childish. She's just childish.
But he said that she was intelligent and
He did.
healed.
He did say healed. I almost threw my phone at the TV.
Baby, look, I ran up to the TV and I was like, oh, what you talking about right now? Like, that was the dumbest, most
weird.
asinine description of Ashley that I have ever heard.
It was like, who is he talking about? Was he in Bizarro World? Like, was he saying, was it opposite day? Like, she was not describing. He might as well have said tall and light skinned with long hair. He was not talking about her. He was not. He was not. It was a mess. I was going, who? Wait, healed? When he said healed, I'm seriously.
I died.
I almost threw my phone. I was like, he said what?
That's why I wanted to talk about her last, because I was just like, what now?
But she said that it bothers her that he's had this experience and she hasn't. She always thought, I guess that she and her husband would be their first marriage. I don't know.
I hate to say it, but not man one of these people on this show gonna be together in about 2 more minutes. I'm sorry. This ain't clicking the way they thought it was gonna be. This is just a show.
Yeah, it's just a show. It's not. If she ends up with Donald, that's dumb. And it's really more so him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he googly eyed right now, but he needs to really see.
No, he like being on TV. He getting some TV time. And where does she live again? Atlanta. So when she go back to ATL and he's still in New Orleans and he walking down the street, people gonna be like, oh, that's that dude that was on TV, and he gonna get all these groupies because some women are airheaded. And that's what's gonna happen. The longer you stay on the show, the more people gonna see you. So I'm gonna tell this girl that she's intelligent and healed.
I just think that if they were trying to be together, he would be an idiot to be with her, because she's so demanding and irrational and unreasonable. It's
childish, immature,
childish. It's just gonna be toxic,
selfish,
and scratching you.
Nasty. Girl, when she was getting that lipstick off of his and them nails was up in his nose, I was like,
she's a whole, like, she just looks like it's even hard to explain. Like, when they show Static on TV, she just looks like she got static. That's insane. Oh yeah.
Damn. That's a deep ass description.
And I said last week, we're gonna leave energy in 2023, but her energy, she's just too frantic. I couldn't be around her. I'd be like, girl, simmer down. Sit that shit down somewhere. Sit down. She sit here.
Like my grandma used to say, I'm gonna whoop those little legs, but that's not how she.
My mama was out. She little legs.
She was from the country, so she's like, I'm gonna get them little legs. You better go sit down. I'm gonna get them little legs.
My mama would say that, and she ain't from the country. But she would say, I'm gonna get them little legs.
With the fly swatter though.
Mm-hmm, this fly swatter.
We be like, you kill dead flies with that. It's dead flies on that.
House shoe with the thin sole. You pick
Yeah.
one, they flap like that. You get popped with one of them. They sting. Yeah, I know. They smack right on the thigh. They tear you up. So, yeah. So that's Ready to Love. Yeah. So they're gonna be
Yeah.
bringing back. It seems like next week, if that's all it is, that's a throwaway. Bringing back
Yep.
Kirsten is a waste of everybody's time. Bringing
He's
back
just trying to hit.
Mizell was just dumb. Bringing back the lawyer is just dumb. Who else? Who would be Vernicia's bring back? Oh, the Jabari. They probably going they didn't show who Vernicia was gonna have.
Mizell.
Oh yeah. But I was thinking it was gonna be another one.
And it's who's Zadia gonna bring back? I mean, who's coming back for Zadia? Cause she ain't like nobody. That boy they call her ma'am. That was so funny.
The teacher, the guy that was a
He was a teacher or a principal or something. He
yeah,
called
he
her
was so
ma'am.
young. He was so young.
Yeah, he was.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe they'll bring him back, but it would just be a waste of time. So I'm guessing they got to do something else next week. Something
yeah.
else.
This will be a short conversation next week. Hey,
Right. So all right, Huntsville.
okay. You wanna hear what I wrote? My very first sentence.
Sure.
You ready?
Hmm.
I said, so now we off the dry cooch and on to the slow construction. She just don't have a storyline.
You talking about
Kimmy.
Kimmy?
We no longer talking about the dry cooch, even though she's supposed to be bringing in a sex therapist. But now we're talking about construction that's been going on for what, 6 months or 8 months or something, they said.
It was supposed to be done. Yeah, it's been going on for quite some time. And Maurice
I
don't
was
want
like, y'all
anything to
don't
do
have
with it.
nothing else. Yes. He don't want anything to do with nothing.
And if it ain't what he want to do, he ain't trying to hear it. He don't want to talk about it. He don't want to do it. He don't want no parts of it. He ain't cooking nothing. He ain't cleaning nothing. He ain't helping. He ain't nailing a nail. He ain't handy either. Like, what do you do at home, sir, besides sling it? And apparently you ain't
And
doing
she
all
don't even
that
want
because she
that.
don't want it. Yeah, exactly. So what you bringing to the table, pumpkin? That's what I want to know.
Pumpkin head.
Pumpkin head.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It is really sad. I really feel like Maurice is the type of guy that wants a female there that is going to be useful only in the bed. I mean, yes, he wants her to cook. Yes, he wants her to
Kitchen in
clean,
the
but he don't want.
Florida.
Yeah, he don't want her to be involved. So like, have my plate on the table, but you ain't got to be there to eat with me. You know what I'm saying? Had a
He got
house
old
clean.
school serving. He wants somebody in that house serving him. He think he missed her, and she's
Yeah,
silly.
Sealy. Yep.
See? And go
Yep.
to get on top of her and do his business.
They
But
do
she's
his
there.
business. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. That's exact. I don't and it's crazy too because it sucks that I really don't feel like he can actually love someone.
Because
And I don't even know this dude.
yeah, because it doesn't seem like if you love somebody that you would treat them that way. So if he, you know what I'm saying? Like when somebody will talk about being in love or being in a relationship and their spouse does them really dirty, that person never loved you.
Right.
If they did you that way, that they never loved you. They and y'all ain't
Right.
friends. They don't, he
Right.
really don't even like you.
Right.
To do you like that. So yeah, he doesn't seem to respect her as a person.
Right.
She's his wife. She's his property. He's supposed to lay down the law. Marceau has the same attitude. It's how they were raised, apparently.
Apparently.
I don't know the other brother. He don't seem like he got a woman, not like a girlfriend. He messed with Miss Van or whatever, but I don't think he stable enough to have a relationship. But yeah, it seems like they got that from maybe their father, or maybe they saw their grandfather was like that, because a lot of us had granddaddies, you know, who sat up and grandma did everything. I'm saying us black people. I don't know white people life like that.
But yes, my grandmothers, both of them, did do that for my grandfathers, but they also had jobs too. They also contributed to the household. They also, you know, I don't know, but it's just weird. I like I said, I don't even think he likes her. It's just, oh my God, their dynamic is heart wrenching. It's like that's fucked up, and the fact that she could be with somebody like that, I don't know.
It's
It's just
sad.
really
Like
weird.
it's you just
Yeah,
it makes you wonder what's missing in her that she's
yeah,
clinging to this thing so hard. Yeah.
yeah. What? And
Yeah.
she obviously is not getting anything out of it.
It
He's
doesn't
not.
seem like it.
She's not. He's not surprising you. He's not. He took you on a honeymoon 2 years later. He moved his kid in there with y'all for you to take care of. He do all the chores. She do all the chores, all the cooking, all the cleaning, everything. He does nothing. But he's like, I'm a lawyer. And the fact that she said that, what, babe, why do you have to keep saying that you're a lawyer? We know that. Okay, so you do know. You are hearing this stuff.
Hmm.
And you still want to be with this
And she seems so simple.
Dustin?
Like she was my favorite, but I don't like seeing her this way. It seems like that, since she has the cancer, she's just turning to mush. She's not using her brain at all. Maybe it's the radiation and the chemo or something. She don't feel like fighting with him. She don't feel like, I don't know. She just kind of in a get along phase. I don't know. It's some sad though. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad because, I mean, she's funny. I like when she talks. She always makes the most sense on the show. Well, she used to, you know, and she can analyze Tisha perfectly, Melody perfectly. Like she can read everybody on that show, everybody. She even knows Maurice's bullshit. She sees it, but she just won't
Mhm.
deal with it. It's just sad. So, yeah, but you can't, ain't
One
nothing
of
wrong.
them women that can't live without a man, I
Look,
guess.
look, people, yeah, they define their relationships all kind of
Any
ways.
man will do. That's a fucked up.
And yeah, I think she felt like she won something when she got him from uh Tokyo, no, Kiowa. But yeah, she looked around a couple years later and was like, I ain't won shit. But she stuck
Damn.
out. Yeah.
No, she ain't stuck. She ain't stuck. I just don't know what she does anymore. Is she still a nurse? Is she still a realtor? I don't know what the hell she's doing right now.
I don't know.
If
They all
if
do
if
real.
you waiting on a goddamn office to be done, what you gonna do in the office when it's done? I don't know.
She said somebody was moving in. Somebody needs to move in. That's why she was trying to rush him to get it fixed. Anyway, so that was them.
But wait, one more thing. So when she was gossiping, like what we were just saying, why you wait till the next morning in the afternoon to have a conversation with your husband about going to get your cootie misted. She brought up the fact that Tisha took the pregnancy test. So Maurice said he don't know what the hell is wrong with Tisha. She need to go to Africa by herself. And Kimmy had that big ass cheese on
That
her
was
face.
hilarious.
That was weird.
That was hilarious. Look, and when they do that, when they joke together, they're a cute couple. But yeah, because he
I
say some
was
real
like,
slick shit on that show. Like
Maurice just admitted that Marisol went to Africa with a female.
he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He didn't.
Yes,
He
he
didn't
did.
say it. He didn't say it. He just implied it. He just implied it. He didn't say it. All he said was she got to go to Africa by herself. Maurice is always telling the business though. Like he
He
always,
is.
what the
Oh,
hell? What was that? Why did balloons just float up in front of your face? It didn't do it that time. You didn't hit
I don't know. Maybe you can't get it twice.
hell. That was weird. That was
It
very
was. It was. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
shit was
always
funny.
slipping up telling the business. He does it. This is not the first time. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
Maurice is the
Yeah.
one that you can't never tell nothing because he,
Hmm.
and that's why Kimmy knows everything because he done told her all the dirt. She
Yeah.
knows everything.
Because he
So,
doing it.
do you think so, Tisha? Is she really this dense to think
Yes.
that her husband is gonna be
Check.
with okay with her thinking she's pregnant after he had a vasectomy?
Uh-huh. She's that dance. Uh-huh. Hmm. She gonna do one of those nervous laughs like she always does, and she gonna think it's cute.
And see, now I don't know the science behind that because he had that vasectomy a few years ago. If it didn't
4 years
stay,
ago. But I saw an episode of Paternity Court where the guy had it 10 years prior, and the baby was was the husband's.
that's what I was wondering. How long, you know?
It can happen. I don't know how often it happens because when they were on paternity court, and the guy was like, "I got a vasectomy 10 years ago," because they were older,
Hmm.
and she got pregnant, and the guy was like, "Oh no, you cheated on me." But anyway, yeah, it turned out that the baby was his.
Yeah, but he still like the reaction he had is still what any man would have. Hey, what
Yeah,
do you
of
mean you're
course.
pregnant? We're
Right.
gonna take a paternity test. So it's not gonna be some tee he cutesy, but no, that's not what this finna be.
Right.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so she's acting naive, but I know she's not that dumb. Like I don't know. Every season I'd be like, man, she really is dumb. But then I hope that she's not that bad, but she is pretty. Okay. So who else we got to talk about? Melody. So
Uh,
Kimmy stay talking about Melody, and Melody never talks about her, or they don't show her talk about. They really don't show her talk about really any of them that much. They always talking about her though. What do you think about that conversation they had about last names?
Melody shaded her because your name isn't the same as Jalen's anymore. That was funny.
I
But
think that she shaded her. I mean, she tried. I think she tried it, but it didn't land like she thought. That man, damn near 30.
well,
Who
I
cares
just
if
didn't
his mama
understand
got
why
different last
well,
names?
first of all, why is Kimmy so upset that she wasn't invited to that dumb shit? That's first of all. Like, really, you really upset about that? Um, Second of all, I already told you that if I would have had a husband and I had a kid, we wouldn't have the same last names. So, I mean, I'm okay with it. I understand people want to have the same last name of their kids, but I'm indifferent
You are,
behind
but
it.
a lot of times the kids want the same last name.
Yeah. Well, I
You
don't
know
know if the
that.
kids want the same last name. I don't think they really. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
if
do
you
know
tell a
for a fact.
child,
I know kids for a fact who were embarrassed that their last name was different from their mom's. Absolutely.
I don't know anybody who went through that.
I do. And they didn't like having a different last name. They didn't. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the kids want it. Sometimes,
That's because somebody brought it up. I mean, it's just
but that's
like,
why I didn't think Melody's point landed though. Because once
yeah,
your kid's grown, who cares if your kid's got a different last name? This is for elementary school. Like when you're going up to pick up your child. That's the only time it would really matter.
yeah,
That's the only time anybody's paying attention to what your last name is. You know.
yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I don't. The whole thing is just dumb to me. And yes, if I did, Melody's situation was different. She just wanted to get anything had to do with Martell. She wanted it gone. I understand that. But if you didn't have a real like, mine was a professional reason. To change, to change her name. Why not keep it the same as your children? They're all young, and it's four of them motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah. But what's Kimmy's
why would
point
you?
though? The ceremony has already happened. See, I don't like
Yeah,
anybody after the fact talking about why didn't you? It don't fucking
yeah,
matter right now
yeah,
why she changed her name or why she didn't keep the same name as her kids. She didn't damn do it. It's done.
yeah. And I
But
don't,
then
I don't, I don't, I don't. Why would you want to go to that? Why did you feel left out? What's wrong with you?
she just wanted to be nosy. but I'm with Melody. Yeah, if I had it, you could come, but then your messy ass husband gonna come. And if I invite Tisha, then her messy ass husband gonna come. I don't want none of that because they all still friends with my ex that I don't
But
fuck
it
with.
still came up. It was still
Well, that's what
nail,
nail.
Nail or Nell, whatever
Yeah.
the hell you
So
spell
next
nail.
time,
Nail still was messy.
but
So
she
you
wouldn't have
invited the
expected
wrong
that.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Huh?
she shouldn't have invited her either. Her and
Yep.
Chris. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's and then basically she really just shouldn't have had the show there if she wanted, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
think it's just that she want to be done with Martell. With Melanie Smart, I think it's still money. Martell probably said something slick one day with his temper running his
He
mouth,
did because he
and he
said
said something to her.
yeah.
As long as my name on it,
Mm,
I'm gonna, you have to pay me, or he probably said some shit like that. She was like, okay, I'm gonna change my name. I ain't gonna pay you nothing. You won't
right.
have no connection to none of my work and my money.
Right. Yep.
Yep. He can't claim her
Mm-hmm.
PhD. She got it after him and with a different name. So look,
Can't claim the PhD.
nope. He can't go off and be like, I helped her through her degree. Nope, he can't even say that. He ain't got nothing to add to it. I don't blame him.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
um, what else happened with them? What's
The
the next?
final scene was the pool table scene, the pool hall scene. And I just thought that was weird. I think Stormy is trying too much, but now, like after all of this has happened, now I think that Stormy gets it. Why Melody don't fuck with goddamn Tisha no more. First of all, it was rude that they showed up an hour and 45 minutes late or whatever it was. That was disrespectful. And then the fact that she had shit to do. Well, y'all was late though. So why are you mad that she's leaving? And I heard Tisha or Marceau under the breath talking about, well, you the one invited us. You gonna leave her? Yeah, but y'all was late. That's disrespectful. But I like what Stormy said. That shit killed me. I cracked up laughing. She said, y'all think y'all somebody, but bitch, you ain't.
Yeah, I love when she talks. She just says
Bitch,
everything
you
so
ain't.
matter of factly. She just be like, mm. That's why she got that drunk thrown in her face. She just be like,
She did.
and I know Courtney be over there like, damn it, Stormy, just just don't. Just let it.
Don't start about any more than it already is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get Marceau's point. She jabbing at me. He don't want to jab back
Mm-hmm.
at a woman, so he gonna
Yeah.
jab at her husband.
Yeah.
They didn't like the way that he chose to jab at the husband. You don't say, "Man, check your wife." That ain't what you say. But
Yeah.
I get he want to say, "Okay, I'm gonna get at you then. I can't give her the smoke."
Right.
But to be like, "Man, get your wife." I would have taken offense. That would have set Stormy off, and she know it. Like he ain't got to check me. He ain't got to do nothing. He got to say shit to me. That's what it would have
This
went.
ain't what you want, boo.
Yeah, he ain't got to do. If you want it, come get it. Blah, blah, blah. She would have been off. So now she full of it. She was
Don't do
still,
that.
don't do that. She's still mad. She's still mad. She don't like Marcel. And then she said it. She was talking to Courtney, and she said, "I just realized I don't like her like I thought I did."
Yeah.
And that's when everything switched. She was like trying to play peacemaker. She all kumbaya. But the
Yep.
way Tisha, once again, and somebody else done said she don't take accountability for her
Yep.
shit. She don't like to
Yep.
apologize for nothing. Nothing's ever her fault. So when she
Right.
she blew Stormy off about that website and the return policy, Stormy's like, oh, okay, I see what kind of bitch this is. Now she like, I don't want to fool with her no more. And now
Yeah.
she like, burn it all down. We ain't got to have nothing to do with each other.
Right. And it's 100% your problem because it's your business.
Mm-hmm.
You supposed to proofread the shit. Why wouldn't you proofread it?
She's talking about it didn't affect me.
My
It didn't
assistant.
affect my business. No, she was just
Yeah.
like, it didn't affect me. Because Stormy's like, that affected you. That's a bad look for you. She was like, it wasn't a bad look for me. How is it not, dummy? Because
She clueless.
people wasn't on the internet talking about, oh, Tisha's assistant is an idiot. Were they? No,
Right.
they were saying Tisha's an idiot. It's a bad look on you. What part of
Right.
that do you not get? And for her
Right.
to act like, to be in denial and act like she don't understand that is what's annoying about her. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. she's the worst. Okay, so
Last but not least.
all right, we'll move on. We'll move on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that.
No, yeah. Raising Kanan, Power Book 3 is back. So we got
It's
the
back.
first episode of season 3. What you think? Are you glad it's back?
I'm okay that it's back. I like I said, it was my least favorite of all of the Power spinoffs. But I do enjoy Rock because I didn't know about her, and I read up. She's a Broadway actress. I didn't know her before, so it's good to see some new faces. But some of it again was foolishness. It was testing my damn intelligence, and I was like, "Here we go again." But I was a bit confused, and I would like for you to, if you can, tell me why is what is his name? Unique and Rock.
Look, no.
I didn't get it.
I had to do it. I went, now whose idea was that? Did I miss something? Did they flirt last season? It felt
Right.
like
I
it
was
came
so
out of nowhere.
confused.
He
Yeah.
just showed up
I was
at her
like,
house and they just went at it. Like I didn't understand the build
because
up
he saved her?
that.
Because he saved her?
I don't know. They were fighting all 2 seasons, and now they screwing. It just didn't. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, and I was like, maybe I ain't watching it close enough because sometimes I don't. But
Ah. Yeah, that one threw me. And,
it was weird.
because I didn't get a chance to go back and watch the last. I do know that their last situation, Unique tried to do something to Rock's business, but Rock got word and she was able to thwart what his plans were.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, okay, I respect that bitch because she fucked my shit up. Right. Yeah. So, but I don't remember them getting close enough for them to have, I wouldn't even call it feelings. Yeah. It was just, it was weird. It was weird. And so it ended where he saved her when the men broke in the house. They killed the Italians. They killed
Juke's mother.
Juke's mother and Jukebox mother. And then when the guy came to hold a gun over Rock, that's when Unique killed him. But that was it, I thought.
Yeah, it was it. And then he shows up at her house later, which, she just let him in. I don't know. It was bizarre. Maybe she on some pain meds. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing. I have nothing. It to me was bizarre. So, what else happened in the show? Kanan.
You talking like this with his truth crows and
I think
stuff.
he's trying to talk like 50 Cent because he had his job.
I hear you, but
he is awful. He is terrible and famous. He's terrible, terrible. You talk about some acting. What's
terrible?
Terrible. I don't even like Lulu. He was just, I don't know.
Lou.
This episode wasn't doing it for me.
And then here go. Okay, so this is where you challenge my intelligence. Marvin. So Marvin gets shot. He goes and gets the goddamn duct tape. Mm-hmm. He's taping himself in the car. He stops by the store, and then cleans out the storage in the back of the store, gets all these boxes. And then the next scene, he walking around like nothing happened, eating chips again. It's like, what? I
think he might or something later on.
So what?
I think he did that later on, like it was a little tender still. You know how they do. Like later in the episode, I think he went. That's it.
Yeah. But a minute ago,
you was dying.
Yeah. You was duct taping.
If that's all it takes, then everybody need to run out and grab some duct tape. I need to buy some stocks. Like
stock and duct tape.
Stock and duct tape.
I was like, come on, y'all.
The only the Rock and Unique thing was a surprise.
That wasn't the only surprise.
No, but I'm saying the big surprise was the end. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I really didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
At all.
I didn't see that coming.
That shit threw me.
I was like, oh. So Detective Burke, who has just been obsessed with finding out what Detective Howard is up to. She's under investigation, about to get fired, kicked off the force, but she cannot let go of this obsession with trying to expose him for what she thinks he is. So she got this master plan. I guess she gonna meet up with him and record him admitting to his dirt. And he snapped and shot her in the damn head. Pow! I was like,
to rewind it because I was like,
I didn't.
He didn't shoot her.
He shot her fast too. It was just like, pow! I was like he didn't yell. It didn't build. I don't know. It did kind of build up, but it didn't seem like. I don't know. It seemed sudden. It was so sudden. Yeah, I did not see. I don't see how he thinks he can get away with that. He was sitting directly next to her. They're going to be able to tell some kind of way that he was in there. I just know it. He didn't do a good enough job with his little rag wiping stuff off. I don't, And I'm guessing that.
I just want to know why he did it himself. That threw me like no other. I was so confused. Like, I gotta talk like Tambra. It just didn't make sense.
It didn't. But the way he's been acting the whole show doesn't make sense. He is just way too helicoptery over Kanan. You just met this kid 5 minutes ago. He ain't your son, love of your life. You ain't even know you had a son. Like, cut it out, sir.
Right.
Like, so, and now he's ready to just he out here wilding out in the streets. Now
for his son,
shots and stuff for his son that he just met. Like, come on, Rock ain't even going hard like that for this boy. So it was odd. It was odd. Her girlfriend ain't gonna accept it. She obviously didn't kill herself. It's murder. It ain't gonna be nothing but murder. She was shot in the head sitting in the car. They're not gonna think she did it to herself. So
yeah. I don't know. You don't know how they're gonna spin it, but I just really thought it was stupid with a capital S that he did that himself. All these, you a cop, you on the force all these years. You could have gotten somebody to do it.
Yeah. I mean,
it was dumb to me.
You're gonna be dirty, you're gonna be all the way dirty.
He
just balls out now. So I don't know what's next.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. Do you really feel like Rock trying to get out the game?
Hell no.
So you think she's just saying that? I mean, what do you think is the plan? Because, they challenge our intelligence. They gonna say they gonna think we forgot she said that. Like, she said it more than once.
It's gonna be one or two ways. It's either gonna be one, she means it and she gonna get dragged back in like the Godfather 3, or she's lying and she's gonna be Godfather everybody, and then they're gonna find out. So it's only one or two ways they're gonna go with it. It just, I don't know. I'm not feeling sincere, apologetic Rock. Not at all. Just because she got shot or what. I'm not feeling her.
Yeah, but she bought the house. She bought the house before she got shot.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't buy, she apologizing to everybody and sympathetic and, motherly. I ain't buying it.
And Lou hate her. He hates her.
He had something, now he doesn't. He don't have shit now. And like he said, she wouldn't let him out, but now she can just be like, "Oh, I'm out." Yeah, he all he got all his mouth now, getting drunk and talking shit. Marvin's like, "Where is this coming from?" Like, come on, bro, you ain't got all this backbone.
Yeah,
You've been up
stop
here.
it.
Yeah, stop it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy. I can't imagine how this season is gonna play out. I don't really know what to expect. They killed Burke, so is it gonna be a whole thing about investigating who actually did it? Famous in Canaan living in an apartment, they getting evicted. Well, how else did y'all think y'all were gonna stay in that apartment? Please explain to me how you think two teenagers with no jobs were gonna continue to pay rent in that apartment. And it's not just rent, you need lights, water. Yeah, I don't get it.
I guess they thought they were gonna be able to sell enough drugs to be able to exist there, but
And Famous talking about the only thing he could contribute to this episode was the fact that he got so high he forgot he ate a turkey sandwich. That's all you contributed? That's it?
yeah, he's a useless character. He's like comic relief, I guess. I don't know where it's going because now Lou doesn't have his music studio. I don't know, he might be able to get back in there, but it depends on if they keep it, it's a crime scene for a while. It ain't gonna be a crime scene forever. But the dude that was paying for everything, they done fingered him for the
Right.
shenanigans. They done made him out to be the big drug kingpin. So
Right.
what's gonna happen with Lou? And then Marvin, well, he just was kind of floating, being
Yeah.
introspective
Yeah.
this episode. So I don't know
Well,
what
he
storyline.
it was the duct tape. He was
Yeah.
concentrating. So
And then
he
Jukebox
was trying to
was kind
stop
of
it.
floating too. So we're gonna have to find something for Jukebox to do. It's now she's
And then they introduced a new character, Unique's brother.
Oh, yes. He's on
I mean,
Bash
what?
Reeves. I like him. He's a good actor. I hope that he brings I hope that his character is interesting and intriguing or something. He look like right now he's just hardcore, so he's gonna be trying to get Unique to take everything back from Rock. But he don't know Unique sleeping with her, so that'll be some drama. And Unique's girl or baby mama wife, whatever she is, she don't know either. So we don't know what's gonna happen when that comes out about Unique and Rock. Everybody gonna be mad about that.
It's just weird. It seemed like, and I might go back and watch the last episode again, but it just really seemed like they pulled that shit out their ass. Like it just came from nowhere. And I'm looking at the TV like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was weird. So
I was so confused.
It's only the first episode, so we'll have to see where it goes from here.
So when does it come on? Is that Fridays?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea. I don't have cable. I don't have a guide or anything. So somebody said, "Oh, did you watch Kanan?" Oh, no. Okay, let me go watch that. Oh, no.
I know the same thing was said to me. Did you see Kanan? I was like, oh, it's back on. I thought it said December 15th. So that's what was in my head. I didn't know it was December 1st. Oh, man. So something is coming back on December 15th. Well, I don't know why that number is in my head.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know because BMF don't come back till March.
Yeah, but I didn't watch that.
Oh, don't.
I'm ready for P-Valley and House of the Dragon.
And when they said 2024, I was like, surely they don't mean 2024.
Surely.
Sure, but hell, it's December of 23, so they damn show meant 24, and it might not be January. It might be like spring or summer. Like for real.
I hope not.
It's like that, y'all. When they said 20, I cannot believe they said 2024, and it's really about to be that long. Yes.
But she's on this show that I'm watching.
She who?
Mercedes. What's her name?
Oh, yeah, Brandy something.
Brandy. Yeah, I couldn't think of her.
No,
but she's on.
You said Mercedes. Oh no,
Ain't that her name?
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah, not the
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Yeah, Brandy. What is Brandy? Brandy Evans. Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's on Family Business that I'm watching.
Oh, is she terrible on there like everybody else? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she ain't that great on P Valley. It's just a good show. The writing is good, and the pole dancing.
She's country as fuck, but I think she's country anyway because she's from Memphis. But it's crazy that this show, I'm just like, no one is acting very well on this show. It's so. I'm just like, good Lord.
Watching any Christmas movies?
Really? You asked me that?
Yes.
You didn't.
I just did. Are you watching any Christmas movies?
You tried it.
So
thank you for joining.
Cane Lane. It was actually kind of cute.
No, I did watch one Christmas movie, and I told you. I told you I watched.
We watched
that the Ludacris one.
Ludacris and Lil Rel.
And that's it. That's all I'm gonna watch. I only watched it because Ludacris was in it.
He was bad though. His acting was really not good. He needs to stick to the Fast and Furious movies. Ludacris was not good in that movie. He was corny as hell. His lines. He was delivering his lines all goofy. I was like, and his hair was like he looked like a cartoon.
You just want him to be Tej.
He gonna be yes. He always gotta be Tej. Listen. He was a mess in this movie. He was cute though.
Lil Rel was cracking me up though.
He was funny. He was funnier than I expected him to be.
Yeah.
He's been getting better over the years.
Yeah. But no, I don't watch absolutely zero Christmas movies. Like I said, the only reason I watched this one is because Ludacris was in it. But I do not partake in the Christmas movies.
Did you watch Downton Abbey?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Because there's a show on HBO Max called Gilded Age. That's by the same people who did Downton Abbey, and it's really good. But you don't watch that. How about the Squid Game?
Nope.
You missing out. That's good.
I keep hearing about it.
It's really good. The original series was scripted, and they were on there killing people. It was hella bloody and suspenseful and crazy. It was like addicting. I could not stop watching it. Like to see these people crazy. I can't believe they doing this. Now they done made a reality show.
That's what I heard.
For real money. Just like the movie. It's the setup is the same as the movie. In the movie, they convinced these people to come this place to win all this money. And then they had to kill each other to get the money. So then you're going to sign up for a reality show to where you got to win all this money, but only one person out of 400 some people can win this money. They damn near killing each other for real. Like, I was like, what if they actually were killing people? Like, it could be the same setup. Folks are crazy. Like, why would you knowingly go? It's fascinating. No, I can't stop watching. I can't wait till they release the last episode.
What is that on?
Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Netflix. And I recently binged Ballers. It was really good. You should watch that. Marvin from Kanan.
I was going to, but when it went off, I was like, what's the point? But on Netflix, I watched Matt Rife's comedy special. I like him.
Good. Yeah, he's funny.
And Selling Sunset. No. Is that right? Mm-hmm. The one with the Oppenheimer group is back on. So I'm watching that foolishness.
I don't watch that. I watched it with some black women.
Yeah, that was Selling Tampa.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't like that so much. I haven't tried Selling Sunset. Married to Medicine is so good. I hate you don't watch that. I'm going to have to start a little side podcast for my Bravo.
Oh, okay. Do that.
Who like to talk.
And I'm going to sue you.
Real Housewives with me.
I watched the Real Housewives of Dubai.
You need to be watching Potomac and Married to Medicine because they cut up. Salt Lake City, I just started watching. Them heifers crazy. They are different kind.
Seem like everybody crazy.
Religious crazy.
Yeah.
In Beverly Hills, they crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to join a group where they talk about Bravo shows because They do something different on Bravo, and they got money. See, that's what Carlos King is missing. His low budget ass, and he sit up and gossip on YouTube with the
All day.
cast members all
Right.
day. Oh,
All day.
how you working for somebody that's gonna sit up and gossip about you? Could you imagine if your boss had a
No.
blog laughing at y'all?
Probably.
Wait, sitting up on camera with your coworker and they talking about you. Like that's what the
Right.
shit that Carlos King
Right.
does. He'll sit up
Right.
and talk shit with Tiffany about everybody on the cast. Like who does that? He's so messy. Oh, yeah, messy queen. Andy, what's his name? Cohen ain't much better, but he don't sit up. He don't seem as low budget as Carlos. Bravo got a lot
Yeah.
more money. They got that Peacock money. So
Apparently, they have way more money.
yes,
Carlos King is very low budget.
so low budget. These people renting houses and faking lives and all kinds of carrying on. They don't have no money, no jewelry, no cars. Yeah, they don't do
Wearing stripper heels to a construction site.
Yeah, because this is what I wanted to ask you. So, Married to Medicine, one of the cast members was married to a doctor. They divorced. She left the show for a little while. She's back. They done brought the doctor back on the show, her ex-husband, and now he's marrying a new chick. So you got your ex-husband and his new fiance, y'all on the show together. It's like if Martell, like when he brought Sheree on, if they had gotten serious and gotten engaged or something like that. Okay, so Phaedra is back on the show. Well, not back on the show. That she's new to the cast. I don't know why. And maybe she's dating a doctor or something like that. But anyway,
Phaedra from Housewives?
Housewives of Atlanta, yes, is now on Married
So she's now married to Medicine.
Not married, but she's on Married to Medicine. Yeah, she's dating a doctor, I believe. So anyway.
Okay.
So Dr. Greg's new fiance is having a bachelorette party. Phaedra brings his ex-wife as a surprise guest with her to this woman's bachelorette party. So if you were about to get married and your husband's friend, Phaedra's friends with Dr. Greg, your husband's friend brings his ex-wife to your bachelorette party, what would you do?
Escort him right back out.
There you go. She didn't, but her girl Toya did. Toya was like, you gotta go. Y'all gotta get the hell up out of here. She put him out. But how rude is that?
Phaedra's stupid though.
Phaedra ain't stupid. She cold and calculating. That bitch smart. Phaedra ain't stupid. She a different kind. She's something else now. But she ain't stupid. Stupid ain't one of the things that she is. She ain't shit. I give her that. She ain't shit now.
I wouldn't hire her dumb ass as no attorney though.
But she ain't stupid. She just really she thinks she's smarter than everybody in the room. That's her whole problem.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I wouldn't hire her as my attorney though.
I don't think I would hire anyone that's on a
reality
TV show.
Right, like Dr. Jackie.
Dr. Jackie, though, people love her. Apparently, she's a great doctor. She's like our breast doctor. Just everybody just loves that. She knows what she's talking about, knows what she's doing. She's good. And Dr. Simone, that's on there, she's good. No, I'm saying, like, what's her name on Hip Hop Atlanta? She could not be my attorney. One. Jock's wife. She couldn't be.
Oh, well, oh no, she only does house closings.
She gonna do mine.
I'm saying, I don't want to say she no real attorney. I shouldn't say that. I'm just gonna say, I thought she only did.
I don't care whatever it is that she does in the legal field, she could not do for me.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't hire her either.
I probably wouldn't hire Phaedra either, just because of her. I don't like how she acts, but she's funny. She, or there's a bunch of those shows. I wouldn't. No. I also don't buy their wine and things like that either. It's not that serious. So, anywho, all right. We've talked a long time today about these shows that we don't care about. Like, I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to talk about that. They stupid. I don't want to hear. I'm over it. And then we talk.
It is so fake. Fake.
Yeah, I got to get my dose of drama though. I guess maybe it keeps from looking for drama in my real life. Like maybe people need to just start watching a little bit more drama so they're not out here in these streets starting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
'Cause people
Let's
that's
keep the drama
always
down,
in the
people.
middle of some mess. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Listen. I try not to have drama in my life.
You need some drama in your life?
I don't need any drama in my
Oh,
life.
you
I'm
don't need
good.
it.
I'm good over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
all good.
I'm gonna send you some drama.
Don't do it.
Gonna ring your doorbell. Ding dong.
Thank you for joining. I ain't trying to
You
be
ain't funny,
funny,
but
but
I ain't trying to be funny, but
comment. Let us know what you think. Give us some
yeah.
feedback.
Yeah, let me know if you want
How
to
you
talk married to
doing?
medicine with me. I'm just kidding.
All right, till next time. Deuces.